How do you guys? Just a quick intro for my video from last week where me and Liam went fishing for Zander for the first time. The reason I didn't do the intro at the time and even an ending scene is basically I was that sort of excited to get on the bank and to catch my first Zander, as was Liam. I just didn't do any intro, just got down, got fishing and cracked on with it. So what I will do is I'm going to start off with a request. So as most of you know, Zander fishing has got a lot of controversy around it. And so I suppose really what I'm asking is respectfully for other anglers and the fish, if you know where I am, don't shout out the venue. If you think you know where I am, don't shout out any venue, because if the wrong people sort of either get to see where you shouted out where I am, or if there's somewhere you shout out and I say no, whoever they are, they're going to know the Zander in the locations you've mentioned as well. So I just want to be very respectful to the other anglers. They can carry on fishing for these fish, but also that respectful for the fish that don't get zapped, removed and cooked. So yeah, if you can just keep the locations to yourself, guys, I'll be really, really grateful. Secondly, is to apologise. The footage isn't brilliant. Firstly, because I've tried to keep the location low key, I've zoomed in so you can't see boat names, boat reflections of names for people to flip it around. Key features, I suppose, on the bank, whatever it might be that give away the location. So that sort of hampers the footage a bit to my usual sort of style. But then also that I've either deleted the file of me catching the Zander, or I've never recorded in the first place. But I've got the footage from thereafter, which you'll see. Either way, me and Liam were absolutely made up. You know, we went for the first time, we've never done it before, and we managed to catch, which is great. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the footage. It looks like it is as well, mate. It is, it's Zander.
Loosen off the clutch a little bit there.
Mate, that's a nice little fish to start your oh mate. What? It's awesome.
Get in. Man, I'm buzzing around.
What is it? The hook still is there. Oh, right in the scissor. Right in the scissor. And to be fair, that one I did strike.
Yeah,
I didn't wind into that one, so.
Perfect.
Cheers. Oh, proper made up. I've caught one.
Crack it on as well.
Oh, you split my trousers. Could have a bought it there as well, but I'm not sure it'll come out like. We'll rest them up and then I'll let. Reset. All reset. 311, not far off the 4 I'd guess, but
nice one.
I'm happy.
Buzzing with that, man. I'm sure there's more to come still.
I hope so. Looks like they've turned on, doesn't it?
Yeah.
They're back into resting now. Nearly. Well, this is my first ever Zander, and it's come out at £3.11, so I'm well made up with this. I've had 2 misses. First fish I had a take on, I thought it was going to be a pike. Oh yeah, you hear the clap on that then when it shut his mouth? So I've got no idea what these fish have been like or what they fight like, but I'm proper made up with this fish. So it's, Liam's had a couple, I've had this one, and we reckon there's some more to come, so get him back in. Right, yeah, I've had this fish resting up for quite some time whilst I've set the other rod up, so it's more than ready to go back. But, unlike pike, they don't head straight for the bottom, I suppose, although this one's having a good go. Awesome, swimming away strong, that's what we like to see. One thing I completely forgot to do was to show you the rig I was fishing up until quite recently, in regards to dark. Really simple. So up the line I've got a line stopper, followed by red bead, little corum, it's not really going to focus, I do apologise. Corum snapper, 8 gram, great little float, great little insert as well. Follow that down to a running rig, really light, can't remember, is it? You can make that out. Very lightweight, simple rig, down to a fox twist, snap link, down to a wire trace. It's a 20-pound line, down to size 4 single hook. I've just been using Roach bits. We've caught, both me and Liam have caught on head and tail, so it makes no odds, I suppose. But I'm just going to swap over now to a ledger and get it back out. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the bit of footage that I've put up, especially anything. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed the bit of footage I've put up of both me and Liam catching our first zander. I think especially that one photo of Liam when he realises it is his first zander on the end of the line, kind of it captures that moment in time for a lot of us, whether you be 6, whether you be 66 or 86. When you've gone to catch a fish for the first time and you've caught one and it's not a tiddler, it's just brilliant. And the fact he even loosened off the clutch to sort of increase his chances of not losing the fish was just brilliant. I think it's a learning curve for us both, massively. We've both done our homework in regards to the fish, how to fish and so forth. And the first thing we come to realise is they're really not as delicate, not all of them anyway, on the takes. I mean, Liam fished predominantly the ledgered deadbait on the bottom with bite alarms. I had floats on mine, and the first thing that came to light is Liam's both bites that he caught fish, they were solid bites, bent the rod round, alarm screamed off, gone. I had on both rods to start with an 8 gram float, and in both times that I didn't see either of the bites, I just turned around and noticed the float had just zipped off, and the one of them was literally turn around, turn back, it was gone. So there's no messing around. And then towards the evening time, I thought I'd trial, left one as it was, moved that one over to a ledger, and the other one I put a Gray's Prowler. It's an old float, but a Gray's Prowler night float, one where it's about that big, screws in half, little switch inside, screw it back on and it glows red, just to see if they'd, you know, how big a float they would take. And that sailed off. Whether it was a pike, I don't know. I'd struck into it, I'd pulled out, unfortunately. If it was a zander, it certainly didn't bother it by having that big weighty float on the end. So and then Nick's made contact after, so Nick from the Avon Angler, you need to go and check his YouTube out and Instagram, because the guy really knows his stuff. Fishes quite a few different species, to be fair. So but he kind of mentioned that the hook size I was using, and Liam, to be fair, we're both using a size 4 circle hooks. He said you could scale those up a lot. So that may very well be why we missed the fish that we did, because I think Liam had 3 or 4 that he missed, and I had roughly the same as well. I was struck into a couple, watching the float zoom past and just pinged out. So yeah, so from there we've gone back home, gone back to the drawing board, so to speak. We'll readjust our rigs and we will go back out again. So that's awesome. And just to say that the lad I was fishing with, Liam, if you want to go and check his Instagram out, he's massive into his carping stuff. So for you carp lads, he's another one of you boys to follow. He really knows his stuff, and he's had some clonking fish out. So if you go and check him out on his Instagram page, I'll put a link in the description so you can just click on there and skim over. But other than that, guys, thank you very much for watching, and hope to catch you again soon.